Halo Infinite's newest content update is bringing a huge new feature called the Exchange. The Exchange allows players to earn a new currency called Spartan points to unlock special unlocks in a new part of the shop. In today's video, we are going to be going over the entire content update in this video, so please look at the timestamps below if you're only interested in a certain part. First up is the big ticket item that nobody saw coming. Finally, there is a new way to unlock cosmetics by just playing the game. This is a feature that people have been begging 343 for a long time now. So in the shop, there will be a new section called the Exchange. The way it works is 343 will rotate in different sets of items such as camos, armor effect, and other unlocks into the shop that you can purchase with Spartan points. Yes, Spartan points. Now these Spartan points are also new to Halo Infinite. The way you collect Spartan points is just by playing the game. 343 recently had their community live stream, and they said if you play the game every single day, you will receive 250 Spartan points. Also part of the update, the ultimate reward is now gone. That is being replaced with a set amount of Spartan points once you finish out your challenges. What we saw is instead of the ultimate reward, it was placed with 1,000 Spartan points. We have no idea if that can go up or down, so we're just assuming every week it's going to be 1,000 Spartan points. On this front, I'm kind of 50-50 about it because at times there was some really cool items you can get through the ultimate rewards and by just grinding the game. But at other times, it was really just filler and there's no point even trying to get it. But basically, 343 is just trying to allow us to pick what we want with our time and our grind. And for that, I'm okay with it. Another way you can unlock Spartan points is through the Operation Pass. All of what we called filler content in the past passes, which was emblems and other stuff that no one really cared about, is now replaced completely by Spartan point slots. And let me tell you, almost the entire pass is filled with Spartan points. Each slot varies on how many points you get per tier, but by the look of the pass that we got from 343's live stream, it looks like the pass contains about 15,000 Spartan points. But here comes my issue with this new system. 343 asked for feedback specifically on this to make it better, so here's mine. With every single way 343 showed us that we can collect points, people have calculated it to be around 31,000 points per operation, which it would be fine. By our one look at the Exchange that's going to come out next week, the most expensive item in the collection costs 30,000 Spartan points, which means an entire month of grinding plus an Operations Pass nets you the premium item in the Exchange, and that's it. And yes, there are some cool things other than the premium item shown in the Exchange, but there are also some other filler content that I really don't care about. But if our new incentive to grind out an entire operation and 15 tiers of the Operation Pass only lets us to afford one coating, that needs some adjusting. I would rather have 15 tiers of filler content than enough Spartan points to buy one coat of armor. But in total, the Exchange and Spartan points is a big W, so thank you 343. Just some tweaks with it and it will be amazing. Next in the content update is some Sandbox tunings. And with these tunings, the plasma pistol is finally back.
Alright, well, I'm coming at you this way. And there.
Yes, it could finally EMP vehicles just like in the old games. Why it took so long, I have no idea. Hey, but we finally got what we wanted. This change actually sparked some debate on Twitter, with some people getting really excited over it and others complaining that this shouldn't be a big deal. But honestly, I'm at the point where I'm just glad that it made it into the game. Another concern I saw about the plasma pistol getting its EMP back is that players are concerned at how much EMP ability is going to be on the maps now, especially in big team battle with the vehicles, and now the vehicles are going to be extremely underpowered. I wouldn't say the vehicles are going to be underpowered, but we're just going to have to wait and see how it plays out. Some of the other Sandbox changes that are coming is the Cinder Shot's gravity effect will be getting removed, and I am a huge fan of this one because when I play Husky Raid, I get destroyed and melted by Cinder Shots left and right. So thank you 343. Another tuning is the Gravity Hammer is getting its second straight nerf. 343 said that they're just taking away some of the range and still going to be a power weapon, just not like a super power weapon, which it has been. And that's another W for Husky Raid in my book. One huge addition to the game that I'm very excited for is the Forge Falcons, who I've talked about a lot before. And 343 are collabing with their Zombies game mode coming to matchmaking. This is the first time a forger or forge company, which they kind of are getting their own playlist into matchmaking. Now, I grew up as a Call of Duty Zombies fan, so I am extremely excited to try this out because I've never actually tried it out before. This is a great way for the broader community to actually try some Forge creations, and I think it should be here for the future. Hopefully this means that future Forge collabs into playlists will be happening, and it's going to give Halo a lot more variety, and honestly, it's going to make it a better game for it. And lastly, Forge is getting a huge new update with 2 new palettes, with the Alien palette and the much awaited for Flood palette. Now, I'm not much of a forger, but both these looked really good in the showcase, especially the Flood, with all of the gross effects that 343 added in with it. And hopefully this means soon we'll be getting some more multiplayer maps with different varieties of environments, because I'm kind of getting sick of just the forest or the Forerunner pallets that we've been getting for 3 years now. Alright, that's it. I didn't think 343 was going to give us this much in a content update for a long time now. I literally just made a video about we don't know what's coming to the game. So honestly, thank you 343 for a decent update. Hopefully soon we will get some new weapons and maybe even vehicles. I mean, I'm just going to keep my hopes up. We might not, so we'll see. But I want to thank you guys for watching it. And if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. I'll see you in the next one.